Hello guys, it's Wilfred here today. These are two devices here, Apple devices. I bet you can tell me which is the iPhone 12 Pro Max and which is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I'm waiting. You cannot. And there's a reason why you cannot. Now, quickly, we are doing 5 things you need to know about the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Pro Max, contrasting each other before you buy them. Now, one thing they have in common is that their packages are as blank as ever. I miss the days when unboxing was interesting to do. You buy a new device and you want to unbox it, it's damn interesting to do. But right now, you just come here. This is the iPhone 13 Pro Max, mind you. You peel it off, film, you open it, take out your device, and that's all. Blank as ever. Blank as ever. You can't tell me which device is this because I double dare you or triple dare you. Points, make a guess. You cannot confidently tell me 100% that this is the iPhone 13 Pro Max or this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. You know why? Because this is not the iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is the iPhone 12s Pro Max. You know, the S variants Apple used to have. What Apple just did is say, copy paste from the iPhone 12 Pro Max and made the iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's nothing more. Increase the processing power, the cameras, this, but just a copy and paste. Apple says, oh, there's a smaller notch now. Yeah, smaller notch compared to the other one, but just smaller. By the sides, length. They just moved the cameras, the speaker rather, up. If you see, the speaker's in the middle here. They moved it up here and called it a day. It's reduced, it's smaller, but technically it's not because that space is being used by nothing. You were begging Apple, please take away the notch. They heard you and said, well, we'll just make it a bit smaller, but you're stuck on the notch, really. You're stuck on it because I know you're stuck on it the moment you open a MacBook Pro 14-inch and see that device also has a notch. So Apple is a notch factory. So boring boxes, questionable notch, but same device. It's a copy and paste. You complained about these 3 camera bumps. Well, Apple heard you and said, sorry about the bump, these camera bumps. You know what we'll do? We'll give you cinematic view, cinematic recording, and this and that, and then I'll give you a little bit of improvement. Voila! The iPhone 13 Pro Max. More advanced, more this, more that, more that. But come on, you're still stuck on the bump. Not just stuck on the bump right now, you're stuck on a bigger bump. It's a bigger bump, you know? Apple heard your cries and gave you a bigger bump. Hey, Apple, well done. I'm not just being sarcastic, but this device is amazing, you know? It's amazing. It's amazing when the only thing I can figure out about the device aesthetically is that the screen is a bit brighter. That's all. Oh, it's faster. 120 hertz. It's faster now. Yes, it's faster. But all the manufacturers have been on the 120 hertz reverse for ages now. Apple, you are late to the party. And you know what? You complain about the weight of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's too heavy, it's too bulky. It feels like I am dumbbelling when I'm using the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Well, Apple heard your cries and increased the weight so that you could build more muscles without ever going to the gym. Okay? So, don't go to the gym. This is the best dumbbell for you. It's much heavier. Now, quickly, you call this the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. These are pro devices, but they are still stuck on USB Lightning ports. Apple, give us USB-C. USB-C will be amazing. You know, it's disheartening that you call this an iPhone 13, a pro device, and you're still stuck on the USB Lightning ports. And you provide ProRes videos and all that, very heavy video formats. How am I supposed to transfer it if I'm not using a Mac? The cameras are better. I'm going to test them out, but I just wanted you to know quickly that this is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. If I close my eyes and sort of do like this, which is the iPhone 13 Pro Max? I can't tell you out of the box. But if I put them close to each other, I can tell you now. The iPhone 13 is fatter. Yes, it's thicker. Apple heard your voice, your cries, and said, "Oh, you're complaining about the thickness? Let's give you more thickness." That's basically it. So there we have it. A few things you need to know about the iPhone 13 Pro Max before you shield your money. I will be making the full review of the device pretty soon. No doubt it's a great device on its own, but come on, Apple, if you want to stick a new number to a device, make it count, please. That is the iPhone 12 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. A bold copy and paste. Of course, I'm going to have a proper look at this device, but those were my first impressions the moment I popped out this iPhone 13 Pro Max from the box. And I had an iPhone 12 Pro Max in the studio. I had to just pull this into the picture because it's insane that everything has changed, but nothing really has changed. 13, 12, Pro, Max, nothing has changed at all, except some marginal changes. So that's all for now. Wilfred here. Thank you for watching, and smash that like button, smash the subscribe button so you can follow me on more of my videos, and that will be all. Thank you for being such an awesome listener, and drop your comments on the comment section, and that'll be all for now. My name is Wilfred Okajivo. Stay awesome. Peace.